and welcome to another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. Brought to you by Freddie Rubino and my lovely camera woman, Christine.
Hey.
Hey. And gin and tonic, because it's a very refreshing drink.
It tastes like medicine.
Daddy needs his medicine. Okay, so today we're going to make a dessert that my wife and daughter would make all the time. See, my daughter's been baking since she's 10. You understand? You know, the other kids, they were making volcanoes that overflowed with lava and class projects. My daughter was baking, okay? Sicilian. That's the way we do it. And this way, I gotta eat, all right? Worst comes to worst. Anyway, go to fredrubino.com, get the food out of here shirt. Don't cook without it. I'm gonna wash my hands and we're gonna get right into one of the easiest recipes. You like apple pie? Too bad this ain't apple pie. Okay.
Everybody please share.
Share. Speaking of Cher, did you see Cher on TV the other day?
I love Cher.
Oh my God. She looked like a Cherosaurus. What is she, 100 now? Put some clothes on.
She's the bomb.
I'm trying to eat. Anyway, okay. Now, this is a Northeast thing. We only have in the Northeast a very small growing season. So when things go ripe, get into season, we go insane. And what do we all do? What do we do?
I don't know, what do we do?
We go apple picking. We head to the orchards and we pick bushels of apples, okay? And then a week later, we have fruit flies and all kinds of nonsense. And you know what I used to do? I used to just throw them into other people's yards. What are you going to do with them? So what we started doing was we would pump out some they're like little fancy apple pies.
It's called an apple galette.
It's called a little apple pie with no top.
It's an apple galette.
Listen, apple pies are American. Don't call it a French name.
A galette is a flat pastry with fruit on it.
Yeah. That's got fruit on it. That's a galette. Woohoo! Anyway, look at the beautiful dishes. Okay.
They are from the Anthropology store.
Okay, so.
Which I frequent a lot.
Manaja. Yeah, and everything, if it costs a dime, it costs $40. Anthropology. You know what they should call it? Anthropology. We're sorry for taking your money.
Only the best for Christine.
Oh, yeah. The best knives, too. Anyway, look, we got when we go apple picking.
What kind of apple's that?
Granny.
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith.
Why?
Because Granny Smith, she was green. She never washed. That's why they called them.
No.
Why?
You use a Granny Smith apple in baking because it holds its shape and it's a little tart.
It's a little tart.
For a sweet dessert.
And holds its shape. Like Cher. Anyway. Okay, so we always bought these because they're better for baking. They're better for baking. No?
That's what I just said.
That's what I don't listen. 28 years of marriage.
28 years of marriage?
120
28 years of marriage?
32 years of marriage.
Holy crap.
Hey, watch your mouth. Okay, so we always pick these apples because they're good to bake. And then when you have 20 apples left over, you start pumping these out, and I'll show you how easy it is to make. Okay, we're going to start. Boom. You get an apple, you start peeling it. I peel the top. I whack the bottom. Okay? Look at that. And you peel it quick. Like your sister's prom dress. It comes off in 3 seconds. Boom. Okay, apples. You know, this is what you do when you go to the orchard now and you make these. Now, it doesn't matter how many you buy. Okay, because you're going to pump these out. And then you know what you do? You bring them over to someone's house. You bring them to the poker game. Because you could cook these all day. It's nothing to
your
cook.
Friends would love that. They're so refined.
My friends are refined. My friend hit me with a bottle one time and his pinky was up. They don't teach that in reform school. Okay, I love a good apple. Doesn't everybody love apples? That's why apple pie is America's pie.
Apples are all year round, you know, not just apple picking
Yeah, but in
season.
the Northeast, they come into...
Oh, stop it. The Northeast.
Yeah, the Northeast. Okay, but anybody could buy an apple.
Anybody could buy a bag of apples any day of the year.
I'd like to give you a bag of apples. Okay, now we're going to slice them. Let me show you. First, over the top. Bam. Then, another cut in the middle. Where'd you get this knife from? John's bargain store.
That's my good knife.
Okay, then on a 45, you cut the wedge out. Okay? That didn't...
No, because you don't know what you're doing.
No, that didn't do it good. But look, we're going to do it again on the other side. Okay? And that's it. There's 1, 45. 2, see? There's the core. Okay, I just skinned 2 apples in no time at all. By the way, we're preheating the oven 375 degrees.
You only need 2 apples for this.
2 apples per galette.
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 Because they're not that big, but they're very tasty. So make a lot of them at one time.
Galette me alone, will you?
I'd love to galette you alone.
Okay, look. You're missing the whole technique here.
Did you take out the other thing?
What other
And you were
thing?
going to put it in the refrigerator?
What thing?
That goes on top?
Yes, I got it. It's in the fridge. I'm going to take it out now. Okay, we got it over here. Now, you just slice the apples. But you try and do it thin. Look, you go like this. About the thickness of a penny.
Why do you want them thin, Fred?
So that they cook. What are you, crazy?
If they're too thick, they won't cook quickly.
That's right. About the thickness of a penny, okay?
That's, you know, pennies, that's for sure.
My Jewish friends, you're going to love this recipe.
Yeah, you love a good penny yourself.
Yeah, because I never have one. Because my wife's at anthropology. Let me buy plates that we never use. Oh.
We use them on holidays for dessert.
Yeah. Okay, look. Look what I'm doing here. I'm slicing them thin, baby. That's it.
What do
You can make a mistake here and there.
You expect me to shop in Home Goods?
No, that's the trash. Okay. Here we go. You see? Look how I'm doing
You're
this.
doing a very nice job, I must say.
Look at this. Look at the time saving. I hope I need these fingers. Okay? You know, when I think of apples, I think of when I was a kid. Everything was about apples, you know, when it came to season. I remember one time I went to the fruit store and I stole an apple. And you know what the fruit guy did? He told me to come in because he heard about it. Because everybody's a rat. Okay? He told me to come in and he says, Freddie, do you like apples? I said, yeah, I love apples. And he kicked me in my apples. Okay? You know what he said? How do you like them apples? And that was it. I learned my lesson. Okay? You think I went back to my father and told him the fruit store guy kicked me in the apples? Never. You know why? Because the beating you would have got from your father is worse than the getting kicked in the apples. Look how beautiful I'm doing.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. That really happened. That's what happened in the streets of Brooklyn. Lessons were learned. Okay? Especially with apples. You understand, honey?
Yeah.
Honey, you like a good sour apple?
You're a sour apple.
Got that right. Okay, look. 2 apples in 4 minutes. Not even, right? Okay. Here we go. We have 4 apples.
4 apples? You have 4 apples.
We have 2 apples. What are you saying 4? Okay, now we put 2 tablespoons. Tablespoons or teaspoons?
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of sugar.
Regular granulated sugar.
That's all it is. Publix, baby. God bless Publix. It's the greatest store in the world.
I make you go every day.
I don't mind it. That's the one store I go every day. Okay, look. Here's 1. Look, sprinkle it around. Here comes number 2. Can't have too much sugar.
You can't have too much sugar.
Oh. Otherwise, you get the diabetes. Okay, look. Whoa, did you see that? I missed it.
Oh, geez. You always got to do that and put extra.
Gots to. And then a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon. Publix. On sale. You buy one, you get one free.
I know you love that.
I was dancing in the aisles. Look, and here's the cinnamon. Now.
Toss it.
Now I'm going to toss it. Okay?
Toss it.
I'm going to toss it like it's drunk in a bar. Look, get a close-up on that. Once you do this, it's going to coat every single apple completely uniform. Isn't it, honey?
Whatever.
Come on, huh? Look at this. Look at these apples. They're cinnamon apples. Look at this.
It takes you twice as long as if you did it with 2 spoons.
2 spoons? Did I ever tell you the story about Joey 2 spoons?
Oh, jeez.
You don't want to know. The stories from Brook. Look at this. Let me tell you something. Oh, come. Just this alone is a treat. You could serve this to people standing. Look, apples coated in sugar and cinnamon. I'm loving it.
Please share, everybody.
Please share, everybody. Okay, so this is here. We put it on dog number 1. Now we got a cookie sheet with parchment paper. Look at this. This was $1.25 in Publix.
Ready cut strips.
Ready cut strips. Look, right here. And then we got the pie dough.
You can make your own pie dough.
You make your own pie dough. My daughter makes her own pie dough. But here's the thing. You're out picking apples all day, all week. You want a break. You buy a couple of these and you pump them out.
If you don't have parchment paper, you could use foil and just spray it a little with Pam.
Pam?
Pam?
Pam! Pam! I can't get this out. I always fumble with the wrapper. You ever notice that, honey?
You always fumbled with the wrapper.
I'm always a wrapper fumbler. Okay. Now gently, we have to bring this apart. Okay? Just gently. Okay? Already, you see I damaged it a little.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm damaged goods, honey. You knew that. Okay. 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 You know what's good with parchment paper? You don't have to do anything to it.
Smooth out the edges.
Except smooth out the edges. Okay. Look at this. We're done. Now, this is what we do. Look. You put it in the middle. Like a Juliet.
A galette. And you just put it in the middle because you're going to fold up the sides.
That's right.
But pile it up in the middle because as it cooks, it shrinks down.
Okay? You understand this? Look at that. Did you see me skinning that? Weren't you proud of me?
Yeah.
Come on. I skinned it like an Irish guy in the sun. Skin to the bone. Okay. Now, you see how it is? I didn't even use all of them.
Why?
I don't know. I should put the rest in, right? All these apples become so beautiful. Oh, you know what I forgot? You know what I got to put in there now? What?
Butter.
Yeah!
You got to dot it with butter.
Yeah, baby. Look at that. I cubed it. Look, show them. Show what I do.
Okay, I think you're good.
I think I am good.
That's quite a bit above that, girl.
Well, what are you going to say?
Girlfriend.
Yeah, girlfriend. Save that for your friends, okay? Okay. Now, we got it. Okay. I got to stop because I got to take that out. Okay, we got one already made. Okay? But I got the oven heating up. But that's okay. Because I want to show you because it takes about 45 minutes to cook. And now look. Look, you fold. And then you put your hand on the edge of the fold. And you fold again. Then you put your hand and you fold again. See how it's going? Look, put your hand there at the end. You fold again. Hand, Fold it. It can't go wrong.
You just fold it over. It'll come good no matter what you do.
Yeah. That's what I said. Look. You fold it like the dirty Chinese restaurant that just folded up because of the Board of Health. And look at that. I could have spread this out a little more, and I'm gonna, because I like more apples exposed. And there you go. Now, what do we have to do, honey? We have to wash it. Right? Egg wash it.
Egg wash.
Okay, look. This gives the appearance.
It makes it golden brown and shiny.
It's golden brown and shiny.
It makes it pretty.
Yeah. Look at that. Like a nude beach. Golden brown and shiny. All right, here we go. You always got to add a little water.
Tiny bit.
The tiniest bit. Like that. You know what I'm saying?
So it doesn't get clumpy.
Yeah. Okay, now we just brush it on. Only on the pastry side. Did you see how easy this is?
If he could do it, it's easy, believe me.
Listen to me. Apple season comes.
Oh my God, with the apple season.
We make about 20 of these. We put 1, 2, 3, 4, and we keep making them. Now you got to put it in the oven for 45 minutes, but we would have the girls over, my daughter's girlfriend, and they would come over and just have tea with 5 of these. You can't make enough of these. Oh, you know what I got to put on now?
Yeah, you got to
put
sugar. Yeah, you got to put stuff on.
Okay, listen. I'm putting a little sugar on. You see where the egg is? Now this will stick to the egg. See that?
And it makes it a little crunchy.
Oh yeah. It makes it good. And that's it.
No, that's not it.
That's not it. Next, we got to put sugar.
No.
Next, what?
The apricot preserves.
That's after it's done, you dope. Hey, everybody, I finally caught her in a mistake. Oh. Oh, the air is fresher. The drink is colder. I'm right. Okay, that's it. Look at this. Okay, I made it in about 14 minutes. We would make 20 of these, and then we just put it in the oven. Bubble. And this is how it comes out.
And show them what to do after.
After that, you take a little apricot jam, put it in the microwave
10 seconds.
for 10 seconds. Okay, look.
It loosens it up.
Apricot preserves. You see this? What is it?
Schmuckers.
Oh, I'm just asking you a question. You don't have to call me names. I'm going to rinse this. And then look. Just this apricot.
Only on the apple.
Only on the apple.
Because if you put it on the pastry, it'll make it soggy.
And that's it. That's it, my people. My people.
Why don't you put it in the cute doggy plate?
What? You know why I don't put it in the cute doggy plate? Because what was I told?
Don't touch my plate.
Don't ever touch my doggy plates. Okay, look. On the parchment paper, it never sticks. People, if I could make this, look how easy this is. Listen to the crunch. You hear that?
Yep.
Oh, look how flaky that is. Right?
Beautiful.
Flaky like my cousin, Fabulous Anthony. See, a lot of people cut these smaller, but I don't. I like a nice big piece. Honey, you like a nice big piece?
I've never seen one for years.
I got one right here. Why don't you get your mouth out of the gutter, okay? Okay, look what I do sometimes. When I'm alone and no one's watching, I put ice cream on it. Oh, yeah. Where's the scoop? Honey, you like ice cream on it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at that.
Ooh, it's melting because it's warm.
Oh, it's hot.
Mmm. It smells so good in here.
Oh, look at this. Look, look, look. Look, Freddie Rubino. Get the food out of here. Mmm. Home baked. Fresh apples off the tree. Cinnamon.
They came from a bag.
A bag, a fresh bag. My friends, if you can't make this, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry, I gotta have another piece. Just a little. Just want to wet my beak. Thank you, God.
You're welcome.
Another great episode of Get the Food Out of Here. The simplest baking makes the most delicious dessert. 45 minutes, $3.75. Done. Love you guys. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for tuning in. A salute. Get the food out of here. Talk to you later.